Hey, here I am, and welcome back. My name's Nathan, and if you're into urban sketching, you're in the right place. Today I'm going to be field testing the Lightwish binder watercolor travel set. Quite a mouthful. And I'm going to be doing that here in Parc de la Ciutadella in Barcelona. If you like the look of this travel set and you want to get your hands on one, Lightwish have been kind enough to give me an offer code, which is VANIA710. It is available from the 10th to the 17th of July 2026. I'm going to link that down below as well, but let's crack on. I'm going to sit myself here under this tree and I'm going to sketch the main fountain over there. Okay, so I've got myself a nice shady spot. I have brought a couple of extra things with me that weren't in the set when I got it. So I brought a couple of water brushes, which hopefully I won't need. I'll pop them in my pocket. I have two fine liners, one because I just don't know how much is left in that, and so this is my backup. I don't know, I've had this for a while, I just don't want it to run out. And the water pot, which I'm obviously going to need because this is not a water brush. So this is just a little silicone cup, and I have clipped it on using my bulldog clip, which I'm also going to use for the paper in a minute. Let's open this up. But I've got a little wristband on here if I need to clean my brushes or anything. Don't know if I'm going to need this. I'm just going to clip it there for now. Right, I'm just going to do an initial sketch. And I'm going to draw myself a little border as well. I am going to clip these pages together because they are just wobbling around a little bit. That might just alleviate that. I tried to go under a tree so that there wouldn't be shadows, but there's quite a lot of shadowing going on, so I do apologize. But let's see. Okay, I'm going to have the top of this fountain here. This was very comfortable to carry around, by the way. I mean, I took it in a backpack, but it could easily go in a little handbag or satchel or something. I'm using a big backpack because I have all my camera equipment as well. It's about this wide. And then the steps, there's going to be a little bit there. I don't know if you can see these dots. I hope you can. Right, let's just go for it, huh? Right, so let's draw myself a little ground in here. I'm going to perhaps have to edit things a little bit, just to try and get the things that I want, the objects that I want shown. Like the little dragon things here. Looks more like a dog than a dragon. But you know, dragons don't really exist. But like I always say, it's a sketch, not a photo. I'm going to bring this palm tree up here. So far, I'm liking the paper. So 100% cotton comes with 20 pages, and you can buy refills, which will be linked down below. Remember, there is also an offer code for 10% off, also linked down below. I like the size of the paper. I think it's really cute. It's good for traveling. And you know, the smaller the paper, the less there is to fill. Well, the lid just fell off that, did you see? I haven't exactly stuck to my dots that I did, but that was okay because they were just a guide anyway. I like to do the dots just to stop me going off the top of the page, which is something that I tend to do. It's a terrible habit of mine. I mean, I'm almost in danger of doing that again anyway. Here are the horses. Can't really see the shape of all of the horses. This one's head is this way, I believe. Again, it's a painting. It's a sketch. It's not a photo. If you want realism, I am not the guy. Okay, I think that's close enough to represent some horses. Trying to get some perspective in there inside the arch. And then here you've got the waters coming down. Some greenery. A little squiggle is sometimes just enough to hint that there's a statue somewhere. I can never be bothered to draw all of these little things in there, so I just like to draw the little circles to show that there is something going on. There should be another one of these dragons here, but I think I'm going to miss it out and just add one over this side. And they are fountains as well. Trees in the background here. Don't need to do too much for that, just hint at them. We'll get that with the watercolor. Okay, I'm just going to darken some things to bring them forwards, like this little dragon boy down here. Something that's quite an interesting feature. Let's just go around the edges of the fountain one more time. A bit of cross-hatching in there just to get a bit of depth going. Alright, that lid's fallen off again. That's not good. Don't like that. Right, let's crack on with some watercolor, shall we? See, now maybe it would be good to have one of those that clips on, just the little small one that clips on the side here, but I don't have one of those. But I do have this paintbrush that has a mind of its own. This is great, actually. If I didn't have this, everything would be falling off all over the place. So I'm going to have to put this on the floor, the water, which is a shame. I'm just going to massage the brush like it said that I should. Lightwish did say that hairs might come off at first, because it's a new brush. Let's give it a go. Let's take some green gold from there. And we're going to use this as a base for some of the trees. This is a Daniel Smith gold green. Actually, this brush isn't bad. Quite surprised, actually. I thought it was going to be terrible. It's much better when it's wet than when it's not wet. There's a couple of different greens. Add a bit of blue in there. Just because, you know, all the trees aren't all the same colour. Oh, that's very... We should water that down a little bit. Well, this paper seems very nice. Liking the paper so far. Let's take some ochre and use that down here for the sandy ground. And actually, I'm going to take more of that. And I'm going to try something that I saw online earlier today, and that is to paint everything in that color, and then that should unify everything when I paint on top. I've got my wristband on the wrong wrist. Just swap that over. And try and pick up a little bit here. And here. Just going to give that a scrub. And dab it with this. Well, okay. It's not the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Let's get this for the sky. I'm going to load that up. This little palette, the ceramic mixing plate's very nice. I like that. No, I didn't add a yellow in here. I didn't have a yellow left, so ochre is going to have to do for the gold up here for my horses and this little man. It's okay. Oops, bleeding into the sky there. That's all right. Let's just try and save that a little bit, but it's okay. I don't mind at all. Now, taking this ochre, I'm going to take ultramarine blue, maybe a bit of burnt sienna. Where's burnt sienna? Some ultramarine. We'll just try and make a nice grey. There we go. Now then, add this across here. Take some cobalt teal. I'm going to use that for the water.
Está pintando la fuente.
Hola.
Hola. ¿Qué tal? Es mi hobby.
Ah, nada más lo nada más lo pintas. O lo dibujaste.
Le dibujé también.
Primero lo trazas con lápiz, ¿no?
No, solo con boli, con este.
Ah, con boli. Y ya luego lo pintas.
¿Cuánto llevas dibujando eso?
No sé, 20 minutos.
¿20 minutos?
Sí. ¿Te gusta?
Sí.
¿Pintas tú?
Sí, pero muy feo.
¿Eh? ¿Quién te ha dicho esto?
¿Qué pinto feo?
Sí.
Yo.
¿Por qué?
Porque no me gusta como,
¿No te gusta qué?
como dibujo.
¿Por qué?
No sé, no me sale tan bien. ¿Y por qué te grabas?
Porque hago un canal de YouTube también.
¿Cómo se llama?
¿Yo?
No.
Arting, en inglés, arting about.
Archie. ¿De dónde eres?
Inglaterra.
Oh,
Ah,
England.
I'm from England, yes.
I speak English.
I can see very well. Are you from Barcelona?
No.
Where are you from?
Mexico.
Oh, where in Mexico?
In the city.
Mexico City. Cool. Are you here on holiday?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah. And we're going to London.
Oh, cool.
Mira, papá, cómo está dibujando.
Wow! Wow! Very nice. Miniature aquarella.
There we go. Pretty happy with that, I think. Very, very handy little kit. And you know what? The brush, not bad. I didn't even touch my water brushes. But I will say that it would be easier with a water brush because I wouldn't have to bring this. That is my only drawback, is that this is not a water brush. However, as a brush, it has worked very well for what I needed it to do. I'm really pleased with that. Excellent. Actually, do you know what? You could also do with an extra loop for another pen. That would be perfect. But all in all, a very cute, well thought out little kit. Remember, if you want to get your hands on one of these, there is a discount code available in my bio for only 1 week, from the 10th to the 17th of July, 2026.